All right, family. Black again. Once again, it's on. It's the Truth Hour with General Sarah Soon said he kicked back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. That's right, family. Ring the alarm. KingSeti.com online marketplace. 20% off at this time. Official General Sarah Soon DVD lectures, t-shirts, and hoodies. African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. We got you 20% off at this time. KingSeti.com. Pour the fire alarm. GeneralSeti.com. SETI University, over 900 video presentations on African history, heritage, spirituality, nation building, mental warfare, advanced African academics, developing the black nation one lesson at a time. The complete General Sarah Soon Seti website. Get your behind in class today. All the links is down in the video description. They will be in the chat too. That's right. SETI popping on Patreon, BPC making noise. We never come. Exclusive live stream, too hot to handle on YouTube. It's powerful presentations exclusive to my Patreon family. We keep it exquisite. We keep the live streams banging. We got two coming up tomorrow. Just drop Gollum, the soulless man that walks the earth, bringing death and destruction. Powerful. You need to see it. You need to get in touch with all those gems and jewels on my Patreon. We got 5 tiers. No matter what tier you choose, you will eat and you will eat well, family. Check me out, Patreon General Seti. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Soon Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up, like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends, and comment, comment, comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. You will be up out of there. Now, we're going to continue on with King David of Israel, the prophet of decadence. Now, we just came behind Judah. You see, we just came behind, and Judah, David was before Jesus, but you can see that, it's just, it's no stopping. The decadence of supposedly the prophets and kings of Israel. We don't want nobody to think that we're slandering or anything. We're using documentation. There's no way you can explain it. And when you think about how God just took Mary, she was engaged to Joseph, and God impregnated Mary, another man's wife. You see, another man's wife. Wait a minute, let me see something. It says right here, Leviticus. Wait a minute, let me get this one. This is 20. If a verse 10 and 11. If a man commits adultery with another man's wife, with the wife of his neighbor, both the adulterer and the adulteress must be put to death. Okay? Wait a minute. Let me see if I can get the other one. Let me see. Let me see if here we go. Let me see if I can find the ones. It even, because I want the one where it talk about being engaged. Man, I had that one. And I'm gonna find it the next time. Cause it even talking about being engaged. There it go. Right there. There it is right there. Deuteronomy 22, verse 22 to 24. So even because it many times it say that Mary was betrothed to Joseph. And so it says, if a man is found lying with the wife of another man, both of them shall die. Okay, the man who lay with the woman and the woman. So you shall purge the evil from Israel. If there is a betrothed virgin, which Mary was supposedly, she was betrothed to Joseph, and a man meets her in the city and lies with her, then you shall bring them both out to the gate of the city, and you shall stone them to death with stones. The young woman, because she didn't cry for help, though she was in the city, and the man, because he violated his neighbor's wife. So you shall purge the evil from the midst. Now I want to see what it say. Mary betrothed to Joseph. You see, now it says in Nazareth, a city. Wait a minute. I want the verse. It said, but a city in the northern regions of Galilee, a young girl named Mary was betrothed to Joseph of the house of David. I'm just, this should be blowing my mind that, we could go in here and now on this end, it said that Mary was betrothed, and then you come over here, and this is given to Moses by God. If there's a betrothed virgin, this before the book, and a man meets her in the city and lies with her, then you shall bring them both out to the gate of that city, and you shall stone them to death with stone, the young woman, because she did not cry for help, though she was in the city, and the man, because he violated his neighbor's wife. So God knows that he violated Joseph's wife. He did that. You see, based on his own laws that he gave Israel. And so this woman was betrothed to Joseph, and he violated Joseph. That made Joseph say, you got to go. And then he gonna come to Joseph in a dream, say, Joseph, that which is in Mary is of God. Like that make it better? You see, you done violated my wife, God. You see what I'm supposed to say? When the next time you come over, let me know, God, when you coming over. I'm gonna make sure I be out of here. You good to go, God. You see, you good to go. You can come on in. I'll be up out of here. Let me know. I'll give me a hotel room when you come over. You see? And so this is what we talking about. So you look at all this decadence that's going on in this book. And so now let's get to David. Let's get to David. Because David is guaranteed to be probably the most wicked of all. You see? He might very well be the most wicked of all. Now let me see what book this is. More than likely is and I ain't even bring up Lot. I didn't even bring up Lot. What his daughters did. You know what I'm saying? They doing some wild shit, man. Let me see what book this is. Let me see what book this is so I know exactly which one. It probably I want to make sure I know what book this is before. Let me see. I wonder if it's Samuel. It must be Samuel. It must be Samuel. You see, and I see here, and it says it came. Let me drop this down on. Um, let me I want to be for sure though. Now it says here. Now he peeping Tom. You see, he peeping Tom. He see, it came to pass in evening tide that David arose off of his bed and walked upon the rooftop of the king's house. And from the rooftop, he saw a woman washing herself, and the woman was very beautiful to look upon. And David sent and inquired after the woman. And one said, "Is not this Bathsheba, the daughter of Eliam, the wife of Uriah the Hittite?" And David sent messengers and took her. And she came in unto him, and he lay with her. For she was pure, and for she was purified from her uncleanness, and she returned unto her house. And the woman conceived and sent and told David and said, "I am with child." So here we go. Here we go. This is David, the king of Israel, from the lineage of Judah. Tamar, the whore, you see, here he is. And I never heard if he married Tamar. Did he marry Tamar? Did Judah ever marry Tamar? Oh, they were bastards. Did he marry Tamar? Did he? Come on, y'all. Did Judah marry Tamar? It came right on up. Well, it says but one said that both Genesis, Rabbi and Talmud state that Tamar was an Israelite. No, that's not true. And that Judah ended up marrying her. It just said that he had no more Now I just read where it said he didn't touch her no more. That's what it said in the Bible. That's what it said. It said he didn't touch her no more. So you don't know what is Samuel 1:18:1. Okay. Okay. And so you see, and so this man didn't, he didn't impregnated a man's wife, Bathsheba, who was married to Uriah. And so, and so David commits a premeditated murder. He meditated because Uriah was one of his, if not one of his captains or one of his generals. And so He had, well, it probably was a captain, and he sent he had the general send Uriah to the front lines of battle to be intentionally killed. You see, and so not only did he impregnate another man's wife, you did that. You set the man up to be killed because you see what he tried to do. Uriah, I believe, came back. It says right here, Uriah the Hittite died. And so it said, so while Joab had the city under siege, he put Uriah at a place where he knew the strongest defenders were. When the men of the city came out and fought against Joab, some of the men in David's army fell. Moreover, Uriah the Hittite died. Joab sent David a full account of the battle. He instructed the messenger, when you have finished giving the king this account of the battle, the king's anger may flare up, and he may ask you, why did you get so close to the city to fight? Didn't you know that they would shoot arrows from the wall? You see, so he gonna fake like he was upset about it. You see what I'm saying? So they set the man up. So not only did he take the man's wife, impregnate her. What he did was Uriah had come home from battle. And I believe he was talking to David, and he sent him, I don't know if he told him to go home to his wife because he wanted him to have relations with his wife so he could blame it on her. Say that that it was Uriah, but Uriah didn't leave. He didn't leave the palace. I believe it was the palace. I believe he slept outside the palace. You see, he slept outside the palace. And so, and he did, and so when he left the palace, he went right back to the battlefield. You see what I'm saying? So he couldn't put that on. He couldn't say that it was his. Because he never returned to his wife. And so that's why he figured he got to set him up. You know what I'm saying? So he set Uriah up, had him killed. You see, had him killed, and the son that he had, I don't know, it was later on or it was Solomon. I don't know if the first child died or he gave him a son after that. You see what I'm saying? When the wife of Uriah heard that Uriah, her husband, was dead, she mourned for her husband. And when the mourning was past, David sent and fetched her to his house, and she became his wife and bare him a son. The thing that David had done displeased the Lord. Well, it don't say shit. It said that he died, and so the child that was in from incest was Solomon. So Solomon was born in incest. I'm gonna have to go in there and do further research. But this is David. And I believe God forgave him. You see, for all of that. You see, he begged for forgiveness and all of this and shit, and God forgave him. You see, and God forgave him. After setting a man up for murder and praying, he supposed to be stoned. You see, we just read this. Let's read it again so you understand this. Why wasn't he stoned? Why wasn't he stoned, y'all? I don't understand that. I don't understand that, y'all. I don't understand that. Let me see. If a man commits adultery with the wife of his neighbor, both the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death. So based on the law, both David and Bathsheba should have been stoned. Both of them should have been stoned. And when the wife of Uriah heard that Uriah, her husband, was dead, she mourned for her husband. And when the morning was past, David sent and fetched her to his house, and she became his wife and bare him a son. But the thing that David had done displeased the Lord. Wow, this is foul. This nigga, and it don't end there. It do not end there. Do not end there, y'all. This is why David might take the cake of all cakes. Let's talk about this now. Because not only did he have, but he got another one. You see, he got another relationship going on with Jonathan. You see, with Jonathan. 2 Samuel 1:26. I grieve for you, Jonathan, my brother. You were very dear to me. Your love for me was wonderful, more wonderful than that of women. I say, what the fuck did he just say? Wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Hold up, y'all. Slow up. Slow up, y'all. Slow up, y'all. What we talking about now? Said he put this in? Did you hear did you hear that? 2 Samuel 1:26. Let me see if I can get y'all out, man. Maybe that was a misprint. That was a misprint, y'all. Let me get you out, man. You know, let me get you out. Let me see what I could do, man, because this is scandalous now. This is scandalous. I can't put this on you, and if it ain't true. I can't put it on you, so I got to go to I got to go to all the books and shit and make sure that this shit is, let me see. Let me see, y'all. Let me see if I can get y'all out. Let me see if I can get y'all out, y'all. Let me see if I can get you out. Wait a minute, man. That's the new day. That's the new international. So if it's in the new, you already know. God damn, let me go to the King James. Let me see. Let me go to the Queen James. I am distressed for thee, my brother Jonathan. Very pleasant hast thou been unto me. Thy love to me was wonderful, passing the love of women. Man, you see, now a lot of people, they listen here. I'm gonna just end this shit because that's sexual. Because if it wasn't sexual, you wouldn't even need to, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't even compare it to a woman. You see, if it was anything, if it was, you ain't gonna even use it. You wouldn't even say it passed. And no, nigga, you my dog, my nigga. You my dog. I'm not even about to compare you because it ain't even in that same lane. You see, it ain't even that. But to compare it and say it surpassed the love of a woman, that's sexual. I say, well, you didn't kill Uriah, took his woman, and then you went over there and left her behind and got Jonathan. Wait a minute, hold on now. I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done. Y'all stay with me now. Don't leave me now. Wait a minute now. Hold on. Hold on now. Hold on. 1 Samuel 20 and 41. After the boy had gone, David got up from the south side of the stone and bowed down before Jonathan 3 times with his face to the ground. Then they kissed each other and wept together, but David wept the most. What the fuck he just say? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What the? Wait a minute. Hold up. What? Wait a minute, man. Wait a minute, man. Okay, I got to come. I got to come with my. I got to come with my country grammar. Wait a minute, man. Wait a minute, man. You know, I got to come with the country grammar on these motherfuckers, man. Say that after the boy had gone, David got up from the south side of the stone and said, boy, after the boy had gone, David got up from the south side of the stone and bowed down before Jonathan 3 times with his face to the ground. Then they kissed each other and wept together. But David wept the most. Oh, my God. It's not looking good. 1 Samuel 18, 3-4. Let's see what it says. And Jonathan made a covenant with David because he loved him as himself. Jonathan took off the robe he was wearing and gave it to David along with his tunic and even his sword, his bow, and his belt. Jonathan took off his robe he was wearing and gave it to David along with his tunic and even his sword, his bow, and his belt. Man, this shit is porn. Man, this shit right here porn, man. What the fuck is this, man? And so now, and I put down there John 13:20. Now there was leaning on Jesus' bosom, one of his disciples whom Jesus loved. What is this? What is going on? Is it something? Am I, the shit just, the frequency is all fucked up. There's just some shit you do not say. Especially when you lead, nigga, that the nigga say your love was more wonderful than that of women. Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about, nigga? Wait a minute, miss me with all that, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about, nigga? This is over. You understand? What the fuck? And then you're kissing and you're taking off clothes, man. What the fuck is going on, David? And God loved David. Is it because he violated everybody from God violating Joseph, knowing that Mary was betrothed and based on the law, God and Mary should have been stoned. Bathsheba and David should have been stoned. That's the law according to the Bible. They should have been stoned. And I don't, they saying Judah, Mary, I didn't see where he married Tamar. I didn't see where he married her. I didn't see where he married her. Because it say right there, 26, and he did not sleep with her again. When the time came for her to give birth, there were twin boys in her womb, and she was giving birth, and one of them okay, and so I don't see he did not marry according to the Bible. It did not say he said he did not touch it. Now that show you how they try to make and clean it up. He didn't marry that woman, so they blood. That's according to the Bible. If you're not, according to the Bible, if you have a child out of wedlock, that's a bastard. And so they understood that. So what does that say about the lineage of Judah? We got to look further into that. Because I don't want to be goddamn I don't want to throw no slander now. I don't want to throw no slander. I don't want to throw no slander because I want to be right and exact when I drop that science. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna look into the research. I'm gonna see if there's anywhere in the Bible where it says that Judah married Tamar. It don't, but from the time he said he did not touch her to the time the children, which was the next verse, she had them children. It does not mention that they got married. And if that be so, then both of them twins were bastards. And so what does that say? If, I said if, I don't want you to go to I don't want you to go to the Talmud, and I want it to be found in the Torah. And if you do not find it there, that ends the debate. That ends the debate. Y'all in trouble. Y'all in trouble, family. I don't think y'all read that motherfucker like you were supposed to. You see? I don't care about the Talmud. The Talmud is some shit that just came yesterday. That ain't got nothing to do with the Torah. You see? You see, the Torah, the Talmud is some shit that they just created. You see? You see? So that ain't got nothing to do with the Torah. I don't, that's just like the Muslims got the Hadith and this, that, and the third. See, they have to come with them cleanup books. That's all that shit is, them cleanup books. When they need to clean the rest of that garbage that they wrote that people see through it today. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about Torah. I'm not talking because, you know what I'm saying? We already know what that is. You see what I'm saying? I know, family. You already know. That's what they gonna say. That's in the Talmud. The Talmud is not Torah. And just like the Hadith is not the Quran. You see what I'm saying? And those be them books that they try to create to clean up a lot of that garbage, and we not falling for that. You see what I'm saying? So if it be that we cannot find where Judah married Tamar, what does that say about their bloodline? What does that say about their bloodline, family? You know what it says. And that's damning. That's damning, man. That's damning. That's damning. That's damning. That's damning. You see? And so I'm just letting y'all know, read. Don't just believe, read. And when you right, when you read it, it will shock you. Don't let no motherfucker just read that shit. It will shock you what's actually in that book. This is the General Sarah Susan Seti thanking y'all for being here today. Thank you. We'll be black again tomorrow with some powerful information, waking you up. And you wonder why you in the state of, at the end of the day, you wonder why you in the state you in. Because this is what you believe in. This the shit you believe in. You giving up the greatness of your ancestors for this? You in a state of confusion. You better wake your ass up, family. This is the General Sarah Susan said. He said, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast. Daily liberation through African education and conference. It says the Torah said he married Tamar too. What's the verse? If you say, what verse was it? What verse was it? Well, bring it to me. I'm going to look it up. Black power.